Years ago, in a magical land far, far away, there lived a very rich and magnificent king, who lived in a wonderful, grand and glorious palace. The king was as rich as any man could possibly be. He was a kind man, always generous to his people. But he was so sad. All the wealth in the world could not bring him the happiness he desired. And so, after many years of being miserable, he set his servants a quest. "Make me happy, and I will build you a castle of your own," he vowed. His people travelled wide and far to find the king happiness. Several beautiful princesses offered him their hand in marriage. Friends brought him magnificent gifts of gold and fine clothes. Knights brought him rings and trinkets from far-off lands, and grand statues were built in his honour. But still the king was unhappy. No amount of presents and propositions could make the king smile. One day, the king decided to walk the streets of his kingdom. So then one day, the king decided to walk the kingdom. He wandered the high streets and low streets, the taverns and clubs, the markets and the corner shops. But he still couldn't find anything to make him smile. Children danced around him, laughing and playing games. But still the king was miserable. Suddenly an old beggar man sitting in the corner of a dark alleyway stood up and beckoned to the king. "Sire," he called, "I have something that will make you smile." And he picked up a rusty old cage from the ground and handed it to the king. "What do you call this?" the king snorted. "It's a Rainbird. So it's a rainbow bird, sire." The king huffed a heavy sigh and looked in the cage. And there, on a perch, was a very miserable-looking, scruffy grey bird. "Tweet, tweet, tweet," said the bedraggled bird. "Are you joking?" asked the king. "I could have your head off for this pathetic gift." The beggar smiled. "Aha!" He reached into his pocket and pulled out a little bottle of water. "Watch this," he said. He opened the bottle and sprinkled a little bit of water on the bird. The bird's feathers began to sparkle, and his feathers slowly started changing colour, from grey to red, red to orange, to yellow, to green, to blue, to indigo, to violet. The king gasped in amazement. He started to titter, then giggle. Then he laughed, a mighty roar. I'm cured, I just laughed." The king started jumping up and down in delight. "Such beauty, such joy, I'll buy it. And for you, my friend, I will build you a castle for your gift." The king handed the beggar a bag of gold coins. The beggar handed the bird and the cage to the king. The king took the cage and opened the door. The bird took one look at the open door and hopped out onto the king's hands, spread his wings, and flew off into the sky. And the beggar looked at the king. "I don't understand, sire. I thought the bird made you happy." "It did," said the king. The beggar shook his shoulders in puzzlement. "Then why did you set the bird free?" The king smiled, just for the beauty of watching him fly. The Rainbird is still free to this day. though you might not recognise him when you see him, as most of the time he looks just like any other grey pigeon. But if you are lucky and he's around when it's raining, then you might just catch a glimpse of his rainbow feathers as he flies through the sky, leaving a trail of colourful rainbows in his path. As for the king, well, he was happy for the rest of his life, never more so than when it rained, and the king could look out of his palace window and see the glorious rainbows in the sky, left by the trail of the rainbow's feathers. Well, it sounds a lot better 20 years ago. I'm just playing some of my old shit tonight. I ain't really played much. Well, I ain't never played most of it because I don't play a lot lately because I just can't be bothered, you know. It's like I've recorded all most things on VHS, so I'm just sort of adding a little bit of this and that onto it. It's just something to do, man. On holiday, you know. So I've done something with my holiday rather than just do nothing. Oh, my book's falling apart. Did you ever get that? So why was it? Your book's falling apart. Anyway. No, I've lost the fucking thing now. What was that? Sorry, hold on a second. Did not adjust the set. The thing is far down. Alright, I was just playing this on phone. And it made it, I don't know. This is round about this week. Please leave me alone, man, I'm on holiday. And I don't need nobody to get in my way. No, I don't need nothing, there ain't nowhere I wanna go. Got enough food for my belly stuffing, spend my cash on beer and loads of tobacco to smoke. Yeah, I don't need all your voices talking shit stuck in my head. So devil's making his own choices, got dreams waiting in my bed. Please get out of my head. I know I'd rather you were dead. So get out of my head and go bug somebody else instead. That's a piece of shit. I don't know, I got the blues, man. You know it is when you want to do something but you've done it all before, or there's something you don't want to do and I can't be bothered to do it, or said it all before, and like the world's kind of like in a stagnant swamp, innit? Do you feel like that? You want to do something but you really can't be bothered to do it because there's like nowhere really you want to go. That's how I feel. I don't really want to go anywhere. Do you mind if I put this over this way? Let's put all the words down now. I've said loads of bullshit that what I've thought about over the years, like, you know. Sometimes you get in the mood. I don't know. I don't know. You gotta let the river flow. I don't know. No, I don't know. I don't know. No, I ain't got nowhere to go. Well, I don't know. Don't know what you're living for. No, I don't wanna wait no more. What are you living for? You're living for. Are you living for no more? I don't know who's knocking at my door. And I'm talking a lot of shit because I ain't got much to say and I just like talking and making noise. I don't know. I'd like to really get into the blues mood, you know, but I don't really get into the blues mood very much. Very hard, because I want to relax. You know, I want to relax and just chill out and just sort of like strum my guitar and maybe write a few words now and again, you know. But the problem is these days, right, every time I sort of like pick up my guitar or wake up in the morning, I feel like someone's watching me. I mean, I always feel like there's someone looking over my shoulder these days. Do you get that feeling like when you really want to just chill? You You know how it is when you just really want to chill on your own, do your own thing. You don't really want an audience, do you? Do you get that feeling where you really don't want an audience and you want to do something, you don't know what you want to do, but you really don't want an audience all the time. It's very annoying, doesn't it? Like when you wake up in the morning, all you hear is voices inside your head whispering shit, but you can't hear what they're whispering because, oh, they've got a few more books up there. I'm just saying, it seems to be a bit pointless that, you know, everyone's waiting for something to happen. And I'm stuck here anyway because I'll be here until the day I die, sort of thing, you know. I've been here for 51 years now, and I'll be here till the day I die, and I'm not really going anywhere, and I've really got nothing much to do. There's nothing really much I want to say today. I haven't recorded already 1,000 times. See, because all my songs basically, I used to record them on video, you see. But now it's all computerized, and I don't know what I'm fucking doing in this world now, man. I don't even know why I'm bothering to live in this world sometimes, you know. Well, I do, you know, it's good life. But what I'm saying is like, nothing seems to be happening anywhere in the world now, you know, and it used to be quite good fun. Do you remember when you were a kid? You know what, I'm 51. I just found a load more books, but I'm not going to play them. I don't know. Let's see if I've got anything else here. No, what's this? Oh, that's a bit of shit. But do you remember? I was born in 1966, like. But when I was a kid, we had these things called record players. Well, we had Top of the Pops, didn't we? You know, you had Top of the Pops, record players, and all that stuff. There's always something happening in the world. You know, there's always a new song every week. Every week you used to watch Top of the Pops. And every week there was another song rising up the charts kind of thing. But, I don't know. Nowadays, you know, there's no record shops. I mean, you go on the computer, I suppose you can pick a song. Yeah, I suppose you can watch any song you like on the computer nowadays. But I just don't know. I can't really get into it. I'm just sort of vegetating in my old age, to be honest. Okay, it used to be a lot of fun in the past, but nowadays, I got on video, but nowadays everyone seems to be sort of waiting for something. You know, doesn't it? It seems like everyone's sort of waiting for something to happen. Oh God, it's 12:30. Is it going to come back tonight or tomorrow night? You're waiting for Jesus? Yeah. How long have you been waiting for Jesus? About 2,000 years so far. Well, 1,900. That long, eh? Is he coming back? No, I don't think so. I don't think so either. So I think we're sort of like lumbered where we are. I just, you know, I got loads of fucking words, but I've put a shit, really, most of them are. You know, sometimes I look back on my history and I think, you know, what I've done over the years, whatever, and I think, what the fuck would I do that for? What did I write this for? Or what did I write that for? It's a funny thing about it, though. You know, I mean, it makes you sort of wonder, where the fuck are we all going? Why are we all here at this moment in time? I'd like to know why we're all here, because it's giving me a headache. Because I wake up paranoid all the time, wondering what the fuck are you talking in my head for? And I get voices in my head pretty badly, quite a lot. And I think, why? You're not, I don't even know who the fuck you are, you know. What's this? I don't know. So we'd like to try an experiment. This is an experiment. So this is how mad I am. We'd like to try a really loony experiment. Yeah, you game? Right now, a fucking loony experiment. I've got a new book and I've been writing in it. But words mean nothing, don't they? So, do you mind if I just read from this book that I've just written? I don't know what it is yet. It's a load of bullshit, probably. Yeah, you game? Let's read a book. Start from the beginning. How about I read you the whole book? It's just shit notes up. Because I sort of write silly notes down in books that mean nothing. If cows are made out of beef and babies drink their mother's milk to grow for the first few months of life, then isn't it logical to assume that babies survive on milk, containing all the nutrients to nourish a child? Therefore, isn't it logical to assume that cow's milk contains all the necessary nutrients to feed a baby calf? Full cream milk is full of fat, and so is beef. Question: what vitamins are in beef? Question: what vitamins are in milk? Children are the light bulbs of the universe, like stars that shine to guide you on your way. Kids equal light bulbs. No, I'm not going to read the whole thing. There's a load of bollocks. The name is DOA. DOA. It's the first thing that I noticed when I woke up this morning. It read on the label on my right toe, DOA. That's just shit. No, I'm not going to read this book. It's a load of bullshit. See, I write loads of shit all the time. I kind of like get ideas and I sort of think, write something. I haven't written anything decent for a while now, man. It's like every country lives in a different time zone. You know, maybe 9 o'clock's light at night in Britain, but in another country it'd be 4 o'clock in the afternoon or 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I don't know. I've got a whole lot of lists here. Oh, I don't know what I'm going to do with life. My life is completely potty and mad at the moment. I'm going through a very strange phase in my life. It's like I want to sort of like do something, but I don't know what I want to do. I'm talking shit right now, but I like talking. But do you ever get into the mood where you want to talk, but you don't have anything to talk about? Yes, I like bollocks. Do you want to fight? Yes, please. I've had a good fight for years. It's very dull. This world that we're living in is very extremely dull. And I don't know what I'm going to do with it. See, it's hard to get inspiration out of a dull world. That's the truth. It's very hard to get inspired by a dull world, you see. I want the world to excite me. I need a world that is going to make me go, ooh, I want to be a part of this world. But the world is so fucking dull. Everything's gone really dull in the world. And I can't get any spark. I can't get any life out of this world. Imagine if the world was like a sponge full of water, full of ideas originally. But you squeeze out the sponge and you get all the ideas out of the sponge. So it's like an empty brain. So it's all dry. So my brain is like a sponge, but I've squeezed out all the ideas and stuff that I can squeeze out of my brain. But now what I'm stuck on is the fact that I can't get anything into my brain. I'm not getting inspired by anybody or anything. You know, you go look at this or look at that, or think about this or think about that. But I can't actually sort of get anything new inside my brain. Last year was great because I could write. Well, earlier this year was great because I could write a lot of books. But I ain't got no ideas. I ain't got anything to think about. And I feel totally fucking numb. Feeling comfortably numb. You're not going to break the song right now. But I feel totally fucking numb in the brain. That I can't sort of get any new ideas or new thoughts into my brain. So if I can't get any new thoughts and shit into my brain, I can't think of anything to write about. There must be something else for me to think about or to write about. I need ideas, but I'm so frustrated lately. I am in a really frustratingly mood. So I've been going through all my old books and trying to find something that inspires me a little bit of my old books. And then I read the books and I'm thinking, hang on, this is a load of piece of shit. You know, I've got nothing to sort of like spark up nobody's still sort of spark up my brain. The monitor at the front of the bed buzzed and crackled into life. And the computer-generated face of a smiling young woman appeared on the view screen. Good morning, Mr. Smith. 1572xyb.com. The time is 4:30 a.m. and this is your early morning alarm call. David Smith, 1572fyb.com. xyb.com, sorry. Rolled up in his bed. The plastic mattress squeaked as he turned. The young woman on the monitor smiles. Good morning, Mr. Smith. 1572xyb.com, she repeated. This time the volume was 2 notches higher. This is your early morning alarm call. It is now 4:32 a.m. Buzz, buzz, buzz. The view screen continued buzzing. David Smith, 1572xyb.com, rolled over onto his back and yawned. He opened his eyes and stared at the ceiling of his apartment. The buzzing continued. Good morning, Mr. Smith, 1572xyb.com. The time is now 4:35 a.m. and this is your early morning alarm call. I heard you, sighed the tired young man. David Smith, 1572xyb.com, leaned over to the monitor and picked out the plastic keyboard in front of it. He sat up in bed and rested the keyboard in his lap. He began typing. David Smith, 1572xyb.com, requested connection, he typed. Click, clock, click went the keyboard as he tapped his fingers on the buttons. The face of Mr. Orwell, 2571.com, his supervisor, appeared on the monitor in front of the bed. You are 5 minutes late for work, huffed the old grey-haired man. There is no excuse for slackness in this company, he insisted. I do apologise, sir, frowned the young man. I was working overtime last night. I overslept. You'll be deducted 1 hour's pay for your lateness, replied Mr. Orwell. Yes, sir, thank you very much, smiled David, 12571x.com. I get straight down to work. He tapped a few buttons on the keyboard and a list of names appeared on the view screen. The young man put 2 plugs into his ears and turned on his microphone. He tapped a few numbers on the keyboard and the face of an old woman appeared on the view screen. Can I help you, young man? She asked. David smiled. Good morning, Mrs. Lapford, true5b.com. My name is David Smith, 1572xyb.com, and I'm calling you on behalf of Quality Computer Software. We have a very special offer for you this morning, and I wonder if I can interest you. The line went dead. David pressed a button on the keyboard, and the smiling face of a young computer-generated woman appeared on the screen. Yes, sir. May I help you? She asked. What time is it? Asked the young man. 5:15, smiled Dottie, his computer-generated secretary. Connect me to bestofsupermarkets.com, asked David. The pearl gaunt face of a spotty teenage boy in an orange business shirt appeared on the view screen. This is Trevor Lampshade, 223.com. Welcome to bestofsupermarket.com. I will be your cashier this morning. We'd like to place your order. We guarantee to deliver within 2 hours, 55 minutes and 55 seconds of your request. David pressed a button on his keyboard and a shopping list appeared on the view screen. I'm downloading my order now, he replied. He pressed the return key on his computer. The face of Trevor Lampshade, 223.com, reappeared on the monitor. He was picking his left nostril with his right forefinger. He glanced up and smiled, wiping his finger on his shirt. Bleep, went the computer. The spotty teenager smiled a buck-toothed grin. Order received from David Smith, 1572xyb.com. Master Visa credit card number 241342148578. He paused. For dramatic effect, he was wanting to be an actor. Clover read the list on his view screen. 1 box of Kellogg's Synthy Brown Flakes. 1 pint of fat-free hyper-skimmed cloned cow's milk. 10 boxes of very compact high-definition mini computer discs. 1 bottle of decaffeinated caffeine-free Diet Pepsi Synthy Coke. 1 loaf of wheat-free low-calorie granary white bread. 1 jar of decaffeinated freeze-dried Maxwell's Hotel coffee. 1 microwave nut-free glucose-free dehydrated calorie control meal of non-wheat spaghetti and vegetarian meat-free bolognese. Box of brown free-range cloned chicken eggs. A catheter tube and 10 packets of colostomy bags. Trevor frowned. No toilet roll again this week. Mr. David Smith 1572xyb.com asked the spotty teenager. No time for that, explained David. Got a lot of work to do. The young cashier smiled. Your order has been processed. Thank you for shopping with Besta Supermarkets. .com. Your Master Visa credit card number 241342148578 will be debited by £55.83 plus standard delivery charge of £7.99. Thank you for your custom. The screen went blank. David pressed a button on his keyboard and a list of names reappeared on his view screen. He touched a few numbers and the face of a bored-looking middle-aged housewife appeared on the monitor. Piss off, she screamed. The screen went blank. The list reappeared on the monitor. David continued typing. The face of a rather bored-looking clergyman, wearing a black shirt, a white dog collar, appeared on the view screen. Good morning, my child, smiled Father Abraham. You're now connected to Catholic Confession Box 218583.com. Pray, tell me, what sins do you wish to confess? He gazed at David through the glass box, as if he could actually see him. David smiled at the balding, grey-haired man on his monitor. Good morning, Father Jacob Abraham 12B748.com. My name is David Smith 1572xyb.com, and I'm calling on behalf of qualitycomputersoftware.com. We have a very special offer for you this morning, and I wonder if I can interest you in the latest 8QE51 upgrade microchip, which we currently have on offer at the great value of £52.99, available for limited time only. These new QE512 are the fastest and most powerful upgrade that we have for your computer tech. It sounds very enthusiastic. It will increase your broadband range by 72% in only 10 minutes and will only cost you an extra £12.50 on top of your phone bill every week. Father Abraham put down the book he was reading, War and Peace, gazed at his monitor. Pray continue, my son, I'm listening. Smiled, then picked up his book again. David continued to talk. We also have a new range of TCP wide-range digitally excommunicated set-top DVD channel receivers to pick up all the latest television programs like Baby's Hospital Live Operating Theatre, Terry Wogan's Bankety Bank Disabled Children's Charity Show, North Benders, the young man paused. Sorry, he apologised. North Lenders. Yeah, that's a misprint, he frowned. And all the other fun soap operas like Credit Card Nation Street and Depthside. Father Abraham leant back in his comfy purple cushioned chair and closed his eyes. David continued talking. You'll also be able to pick up children's programs like the ICQ TV channel, such as Shop Stars, The Y Factor and the Fluffy Pink Bunny Rabbit Show. The old vicar gazed at his pocket watch. I hope you know you are being charged for this call, he whispered. David smiled. For an extra £32.95 a week, you can even receive our sports channel, Buy Sports, and get the football results 10 minutes before the game ends. As an extra special offer for once in a lifetime, never to be repeated for 6th year in a row, a wonderful package deal of £99.99 per month for all the latest sports, news, children's programs, charity shows, such as Lepers in Need, Vomit Relief, Disabled Retarded Children in a Psychiatric Hospital, and all your favourite dramas like Dial 999, Colony City Hospital, Vietnam Vets Hospital, Animal Surgery, Change Your Face, Do It Yourself, Plastic Surgery Clinic, and exciting real life, Cut Your Wrists on TV with Goldie Thorne, the I'm So Depressed fucking therapy session with Ivor Bottom and the Paddy O'File show. David gazed at his monitor and frowned. You're not listening, are you? He frowned. Father Abraham continued, snoring. David Smith 1572xyb.com pressed a button on his keyboard and the screen went blank. Turned his face to face the plastic bag hanging on a metal stand behind the bed. Oh damn, he muttered, the bag is full. The plastic bag was filled with yellow water. The young man pulled back his green plastic bed sheets and gazed at the toes at the end of his feet. Oh, I wondered what you were for, he sighed, scratching his head at the end. See, that's the sort of shit I've been writing for years, man. This and that. I don't know, I should have shot myself in the head about 20 years ago, really. No, I really should have basically shot myself in the head about 50 years ago, because I don't know why I'm fucking doing any of this. Don't know why I'm doing it. Let's put that books down. I keep writing books and it all turns out to be shit in the end. Have you ever, sort of like written something and think it's quite good and then you realise it's a load of piece of shit? That's the story of my life, You get towards the end of it and then you realise you've just written a load of bollocks. A load of piece of crap. Don't know, what are we doing here on this planet? I don't know. Ow. There's words I've written recently, and they're piece of shit. I've read them again, try and think of something to do. That's the problem. I need something to think about or something to write about, but to be honest with you, I'm going through a very dead page. I've just been going through a load of my old books today and just seeing what I've got, but it's a load of piece of crap. And I wonder why I bother writing it in the first place, really. I don't know, life's a bit like that, isn't it? How long have you lived for? How old are you? I'm 51. You get 51 thinking, well, I've had a fucking great time, yeah, but I've done fuck all, really. I've not really accomplished anything. There's nothing really I want to accomplish. I can go la 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 and come up with a song sometimes or other, but at the end of the day, it's all going to be forgotten anyway, so, We're kind of living in a bit of a loony land, aren't we? That you talk about shit and you wonder what the fuck you're talking about, kind of thing. That's why